Hi, welcome back to the Phixius 5. I am DM Artemis, and I guess I will be the ringleader for the evening.
You guess?
Yeah, so, I guess, yeah. I don't know. I just work here, man. I
Fair
don't know
enough.
anymore. So yeah, we are picking up. You guys had just reached the edge of Wildcall, after some trekking through the woods, making friends, crashing an airship, all the fun things.
I mean, we didn't crash it, but...
Thanks for the sub disc.
Oh, I should pull that up so I can see what's going on. Yeah, so let's see here. You guys met a bubblegum pink-haired satyr, made friends with him, had some tea. Your rat turned funny colors. Keisha had a beard.
Yeah, I did.
Or Aster, sorry. Aster had a beard. Good time was had by all. You only got a little lost. You also spent a night camped out at a shrine for Sylvanas, and everybody got fairly decent sleep that night, so that was good. But yeah, now we are at the edge of town. You guys had just kind of come over a rise, and you can see the city before you. We're down Maggie, and we're down Maddie for a little bit, but they'll be here eventually. So for now, we'll just kind of say they're kind of hanging in the wings. But what would the three of you like to do?
Where on the map are we starting?
So you're coming into town. You see where number 4 is on there?
Yes. Okay.
Lower left. You're coming in that gate.
All right.
And how many days ahead of the hunt are we? Like,
You have no idea. Nobody's bothered to ask yet.
Oh.
We should probably go to the guild hall. Right?
Yeah,
That's where we're
check.
supposed to go?
To check in at least.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Where's the biggest tree? That's usually where I go.
We're in a city. I don't think there's many trees in here.
Interesting. Aster would definitely be very overwhelmed by how different this place is compared to where she's from, so she's very distracted, just like staring at all the passerby.
Yeah, this place is definitely bigger than even the village sort of adjacent to where you're from is not this big. You're not used to this many people in one place.
Like every now and then, since I imagine, am I still being held by R.A.M right now?
If you want to
I don't know.
Then yes.
Then yes.
Gives her some height. So every time, like, if someone passes by, she might, like, reach out and just kind of, like,
pet their hair.
Head or something, and just like, oh, or if they have, like, feathers in a hat or something, she, like, reaches out and wants to try to, like, grab a feather and just,
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, so primarily what you see, like, race-wise here, you see the majority is human. There are several half-elves. You see a few halflings, and you do notice a few tieflings kind of through the crowd. There is also several half-orcs. It's a pretty wide range here as far as like races go anyway.
But yeah, Guildhall would be Oh, do we need to ask directions? Do you know how to get there? Do either?
I know where we're going, and I just start walking randomly.
All right, she knows where she's going.
All right.
Not even gonna question it, just keep following.
Yeah.
So
I'm looking
roll me
for.
a d6.
Okay, I
I want to
am.
see where you end up.
I am looking for something that would match our invitation, or like one of the largest buildings. That's my assumption.
Okay, so yeah, as you sort of came into town, you did see that the two larger buildings were up, like, out the back side of town, sort of the opposite side of town from where you are. That would be the sort of direction to head.
Okay.
Hey, we have a Maggie.
Oh, no, you have a ceiling.
I was gonna say it's a ceiling.
Oh my god. Hold on. Oh no. I should have checked this before.
It's okay.
Close enough.
Hi, friend.
Hello, friend.
I miss your face.
You missed this.
That's
Aw.
freaking adorable.
He
So
was the
cute.
last one. They had to grab his lifeless body from the shelf that was on display for me in front of a child. I was definitely the oldest person making a Build-A-Bear.
That's okay.
I think we've all been there.
Yep.
Twitch, please. Wear your
I've
pants.
absolutely made. Oh, I've absolutely made a Build-A-Bear. It was a moose.
He has a butt flap.
That's indecent. You're gonna get us banned on Twitch.
Oh no, wrong. Anyways, hello. It's
Hello.
me again.
Hello.
Hello.
Are we
Have-
just
have-
gonna say Eliz is with us now? That how we're
Yeah.
looking
Yeah.
at it? Okay.
The other
Hello.
option was that Eliz was at the House of Lady Favors already, so
Elise was doing their hair, so they were quiet. It takes a while to look so good.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So carrying Aster, and I'll kind of like hold my hand out to Robyn. Do you want to be carried? There's a lot of people here. I don't want you to get trampled. If Sam's there.
Sorry, what was that?
Ram holds her hand out to you.
Oh, I thought you said carrier Aster. Sorry.
I am carrying Aster, but I hold my hand
Oh,
out
okay.
to you. Do you want me to carry you too? You're so small, and there's a lot of
I'm
people
not gonna-
here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pass up a free ride. All right.
Okay. I know. So I've got
So are you,
Aster
like,
on my
football
shoulders.
carrying them, or
No, Aster's on my shoulders, and
Okay.
I'm football carrying Robyn.
Nice.
And
Sounds
marching towards
Excellent.
where I think we need to go. And Reggie is
So-
watching from the top of my head.
All right. So yeah, you enter through town, and the city guard, they don't really, like, they don't stop you, but also they definitely are watching this happen as you just sort of walk in through town, football carrying a halfling and wearing a Yuan-Ti as a backpack. And
With a rat.
one of them just sort of shakes his head and continues his watch. But so as you approach one of the main intersections, there are signs that point Hunter's Guild this way. So at least you don't get super lost.
See?
But you do end up crossing the river to the eastern side of the city, and you make your way north.
Oh, it's way up there.
It's way up there. You kind of remember from approaching that it had been the bigger buildings had been towards the north side of town. That's where a lot of them, like, manor houses are, if they, like, what would be considered a manor house here. As well as the sort of small but well maintained keep that is currently flying the city flag. But as you sort of approach that, you do notice a little further up the road, there is what looks to be a large 2-story wooden building that looks like it was once a bunkhouse that's been sort of converted into some sort of like hall of some kind, and it is currently flying not only the city flag, but it's also flying a like sunflower yellow colored flag with a black bow and crossed sword, which is the same symbol on the invitation that you all carry.
That looks like it matches. See, I told you I knew where we were going.
I never doubted you. Because I assume that when people tell me things, they're not lying. Because what's the point in lying?
I don't lie.
That sounds like a lie to me.
I believe it.
I'm not programmed to lie.
Well, you weren't also programmed to do sarcasm, but you have learned.
Oh, that's true.
Who knows what you're capable of?
Apparently sarcasm.
That is also true.
Why are you like this?
What do you
Who
mean? That's just how I
programmed you?
laugh.
I mean, your laugh sounds like when I try to laugh.
There's something wrong with that. We have similar laughs.
I'm a robot.
And I'm an elf. What of it?
Fair enough. And I'll just kind of like skip along.
How many
The-
other elves have you met? You don't know how we laugh.
I know
Maybe you're
lots of
busy.
elves, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm only 4 weeks old. I don't know.
You know the best elf, and that's what matters. Finger guns. 3 finger.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
I've only got 3 fingers, though. Does it count?
Yes, it counts. So are we going to go?
I dropped Robyn in order to start doing finger guns.
Jeez.
Oh no.
Not hard. I put you down first.
Are we gonna go to the hall?
Yeah.
The same as the invitation. Interesting.
Yeah. The invitation that you all have has that same symbol.
It's an aesthetic.
We're an aesthetic as a team.
Are we a team? What constitutes a team?
We have traveled together for more than 3 days. We are now a party.
Is that the rule?
Alright.
Yes, rule number 1 is that you gotta have fun.
Oh no.
Well, I'm having lots of fun.
Exactly.
And rule number 2 is we have to travel for 3 days?
At least. Now we are all bonded by a mystical force.
I don't meet these requirements.
You've traveled
Oh.
with us for 3 days.
I don't know if I had fun.
You had
It's
lots
okay.
of fun.
Oh.
We can work on it. We'll get you more spinach puffs.
Oh.
Oh.
Is there a line outside the hall, or can we just kind of file in?
Nope. The front door is wide open, and you can hear what sounds like music, sort of, coming through the open door.
Sort of.
Is it the Venga Boys?
I don't know what that is.
It's okay. The 90s thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were like 4 at the end of the 90s.
Yes, but I still know my references.
My god.
Oh, guess what? Whose birthday's next week?
Artemis's.
Also,
No,
Artemis's?
my birthday is technically this week. Well, it depends on how you start your calendar, but
Sunday.
Is it tomorrow? Or Sunday?
mine is on Sunday.
Ah! Off lease is on Tuesday.
I know.
Nice.
Any hoozle.
Anyway.
Yep.
I'm trying to pump myself
Moving
up.
on.
Lots of February babies.
Yeah. Eliz would go up to the front desk and say, "You've been expecting us?"
So there is no front desk when you walk in the building.
Just like
It's-
go to a random table and say that.
It's just, all right, we're here.
So when you walk in through the front door, it opens up into like a first floor tavern sort of area with tables kind of strewn all over, and there's a bar in the corner. And as you sort of look to the left of the front door, there is a long table where somebody is seated, but it's not like a front hotel desk. It's just like a person sitting at a table with what looks to be a large ledger. And once you're inside, you're directed to go speak to them. You are greeted by a half-orc female, a little on the older side, and she asked to see your invitation. And when she once you present them, she gives R.A.M sort of an interesting look, as well as Aster.
Hi!
But she accepts them, and she says, welcome to Wildcall. I am Talia.
Hi,
and I'm the
Talia!
Guildmaster.
Nice to meet you. I'm R.A.M. And this is Reggie. And this is Aster. And Robyn is... Oh, I dropped Robyn.
You did
Robyn!
drop Robyn quite a bit ago.
Where are you? I lost Robyn.
She opens up the ledger, and you can see that as she's sort of leafing through this, it's filled with names that some of them you can read, some of them you can't. She gets to a page that's filled almost all the way in, and she kind of looks up at all of you and she says, cutting it rather close, are we?
I don't know.
When is
what
it?
day is it? We have no idea. We had a very bad captain, and he crashed the ship.
Yeah, I would not recommend Aurelius for anything anymore.
No
Robyn,
more.
you're there!
I've been
She
here.
just was behind you the whole time.
It's like,
I'm okay. I'm okay. I thought I lost our halfling, and I was really upset about it.
So Talia says, it is currently it's the 20th of Leaf Moon, so you have about 3 days, because it's dawn of the 24th.
Oh, it's dawn too?
3 days?
No,
Flashbacks.
the hunt starts at dawn.
Oh, okay.
It's evening right now for you guys. It's evening on the 20th.
Hear that, Reggie?
Could you explain the rules of the hunt if people were to say not know them all? Besides that, we have to have fun.
oh, I should have done this.
Everything will be explained the day of. We're still waiting for a few people. We always have some stragglers. But, and then she says, I need a name for all of you. It doesn't have to be your real name, but make it a good one. Because this is what you'll be known as in the guild, should you survive your trial.
We might die?
It's a possibility. Been
That's
a few years
upsetting.
since it's happened, but
Do we have to sign a waiver?
you just don't participate if you're really that worried about it. How did you get your invitation?
I stole it.
Oh, you remember that? When did you steal it, and from who?
3.5.
Yeah, it's been about 3.5 weeks.
3.5 weeks ago. To be fair, it was off a dead body.
Oh, so they weren't gonna use it. I don't see
Exactly.
the problem. Mine was off a living body that I stole mine from.
I got mine as a gift. I didn't steal it.
It explains a lot. And then she holds out the ledger for you to all sign in.
I'm just, yep, Aster.
I write in a fancy scrawl that takes up 3 spaces worth of names. Eliz Silver Dawn. It's like
she
a
just
movie
sighs loudly.
Look, is it too small for you? I can redo it.
It's fine.
Of course it's fine. It's mine. It'll be worth something in the future. I slide it.
I take the pen or the quill in my claw.
You need help.
And I draw the symbol on my forehead.
Okay. She kind of raises an eyebrow, but
And Reggie.
very well. And then she offers the quill to Robyn.
Been watching all of this and just now questioning all the choices that she's made up until now.
Now you're questioning?
Yeah, it's been on my mind, but
Yeah.
so as tempting as it would be to just write an X, Robyn does put her name, Robyn Steele.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, I'm Steel too.
Robyn, make me a perception check
All right, let me pull that
as
up.
you're signing your name.
Perception. It's not a save. It's just a. Oh wait, it's under skills, perception.
So, up near the top of the page, you do notice a name that sort of like jumps out at you. You notice the name Cade, and below it you also notice what is this other guy's name?
Todd.
No.
Todd Howard.
It's always Todd.
Odd Towered.
I keep trying to take too big of bites from these pepperoni breads.
So you notice signed in. You notice Kate. God, Todd. You guys are fucking me up now.
Just start throwing names. Just start throwing names.
Yep. You notice Cade, and then below it you notice the name the Jackal. And this, you've heard these names before. When you were doing like low level work back home, these were people a little bit ahead of you, but not so far ahead of you that they would be considered like mentors.
Mm-hmm.
But you do recognize the names.
Okay. I'm just
So
gonna
I-
keep that little info tucked. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of this while I'm signing.
Are these all the people that we have to kill?
I wanna keep the pen though. Whatever I'm using to write with, I'm keeping this.
Yes, always keep the pen.
Make a sleight of hand check.
I love that.
Okay. What a hand.
Can she
I'm
do it
just
with
gonna hold on
advantage?
to it and just kind of walk away.
Because
Are you,
I'm
like,
asking a ridiculous
distracting by this?
question. I'm always distracting. Look at me.
Okay.
I'm almost like 8 feet tall with a rat on my head.
Okay. So yeah, as you ask this question, Thalia looks at you and she says, "Well, it's an option. We don't recommend it.
Oh. Okay.
The king and queen tend to frown upon that."
Who are they?
I don't
He
think
just
I
kinda
care
looks at you.
what they frown about. but okay.
Okay.
And then she looks at all of you and she says, will you be hunting as a group, or are you doing this individually?
As a group. Because we're a party. We've been together for 3 days, and rule number 1 is we've had fun, and rule number 2 is that we've been traveling for at least 3 days.
So by definition, we are a party.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, take these and do not lose them. And she gives you from like a stack of like parchment. She gives you each individual's little. They look like playing cards almost, but they have a moon on one side and a sun on the other. And she said, you will get your assignment at dawn on the 24th. This will hold your assignment. Do not lose them.
I put it in my chest chassis. Like, open it up, tuck it in there. Got it.
Shove it somewhere in the knots of my hair and just pat it.
I put it in my binder. Question, what should we name this on our inventory?
Just put it as your Great Bounty contract.
Okay.
I'm also going to open my book.
Okay. I will send you. Let's see.
And her name was Taryn, right? I have that right?
Alia.
Alia.
Alia?
I don't know where I got Taryn from.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be taking notes.
I mean, if you want, you don't take them in any other game.
And then like once she hands this out, she just looks at all of you and she says, stairs are in the back, bunks are upstairs. Find a bed and fall in. Make sure you're back here at dawn on the 24th. Until then, go away.
Wait, I have
Okay.
questions. Or a question.
Okay.
How do you determine who you choose for this? Because from what I understood, you chose those that were not quite as deserving as others.
So
I would agree. The person that I got my invitation from really was horrible.
the invitations are sent out to those who show promise at certain skills we look for. Granted, those invitations don't always stay there.
Obviously. Hey, that was sarcasm.
It was. I recognize it.
The guild is watched very closely by the crown, and they tend to deal with any troublemakers.
What does that mean? What makes a troublemaker?
Those who would hunt for less than honorable reasons. Everything here is done for a contract, and the contracts come in from the capital, and they are selected based on need and merit of those who are sending the contracts.
How many exist in the guild now? Oh, sorry.
Total.
Mm-hmm.
Currently we have some 200 members scattered all over the continent.
That's a lot of people.
That seems like so many.
Well,
Do you like all of them?
I've met all of them. I don't
What
know
of
that I like all of them.
You like me?
Undecided.
I'm pretty nice. And I'm a pet rat.
See this.
You're my new friend. I like you, Talia.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The rest of you, she just points over at the bar. Alcohol's over there.
Before we go, is there a goodie bag, a welcome bag, like a map to the city or anything like that to kind of introduce ourselves, or?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm keeping this pen. It's mine.
Keeping this.
Okay, bye.
She just goes back to working on paperwork.
But she doesn't have a pen.
How can you do your
I'm like looking
paperwork?
around.
I've been talking, but I've been muted.
Oh no!
Oh.
I posted my feature. Could we do something fun because I'm a courtier?
Okay.
Can we go find out more about the king and the queen and the hunt contract stuff before the hunt begins? Or at least know more about the king and the queen, whatever they do.
So,
King and queen stuff.
make me a history check at advantage,
Okay.
and then I'll fill you in a little bit. I gotta get Abby's thing first.
How do I advantage? Okay. Why am I dumb? My character. Oh my god!
Oh no.
I rolled a
Oh,
5 and a 2!
no.
It's okay, everything's fine.
Rough.
Nobody ever claimed Eliz was smart.
Just pretty.
Just pretty. Witty and gay.
Probably. But aren't we all?
Including Reggie.
Reggie is the gayest of them all.
Especially Reggie.
Have there been any cats on stream before I showed up?
No.
Oh, mine's locked out in the other room.
Oh, no Ziva or Pasta.
No, Pasta's being an asshole.
What's supposed to be an asshole?
Because she's trying to beat up her sister.
Aw.
That's siblings.
Rude.
I mean, that's like 90% of my sisters in my relationship growing up.
Same.
Kind of what you do.
It was me
Put your
and
sibling in a box.
3 boys plus my dad.
Oh no.
And my sister is a lot older than me, so it was just me and a bunch of dudes, and my mom wonders why I turned out like I did.
He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes.
Pretty much. I was just one of the boys growing up. Alright, so with your fun roll there.
Wonderful roll.
So you're in a different country than home, for one. So you're not as familiar with the way that this works. But there are a lot of very strange rumors about the king and queen of Bahami. They've been in power for close to 300 years. And they are very often considered the oddest royal couple ever. They are known for collecting artifacts.
Oh, I like those.
But that's kind of all you really know about them.
Is there like a museum in town maybe? Could we find out if we could see some of the artifacts?
So you're not in the capital, for one. The capital is Evanbrake.
Okay.
This is one of the more major cities in the country, but this isn't the capital.
Got it.
But you do know that all major cities in Bahami have what's called a repository of knowledge that are overseen by the followers of Vayun. And you are pretty confident you could get entry if you so chose.
Hey, you don't want to go to the Nerd Palace?
What's a nerd palace?
I don't know what that means.
I think it's called a library.
Okay. Is that where you want to go?
Never been to one.
Well, let's go. Be careful about what you touch. Do not break anything.
I'll try.
At some point, we have to go to Werner's Bakery, though. I
Yes.
want more spinach
Oh
puffs.
yeah, that.
Do we want
Yeah,
to go
we
there
do.
first? I'm quite hungry, actually.
I'm not entirely sure where it is. That's why I was asking the guildmaster for a map, but
Well,
there
yeah.
is none. There's no information kiosk.
I'm gonna go back up to Talia.
Mhm.
Hi. I have a question.
Hi.
I've actually got a lot of
Sure.
questions, but you seem the most knowledgeable, so I'm gonna ask them to you. Where is Werner's Bakery?
You want to go to Water Street, which is just beyond the second bridge.
Okay.
So, like, where number 2 is on the map.
Okay.
Mhm.
Is there anybody in town that can fix a chronometer?
I don't know what that is. But if you're looking for somebody who does, like, there's an artificer in town.
Yeah. Somebody like that. That would be perfect.
He is. Hold on, I gotta go to my notes here. This guy's new. I had to add him literally just for you. Okay, so you want to go to. She tells you want to go to Bottled Lightning. It is run by Bilfiz Fabelbomb.
He's new in town.
Belfast Fabelbon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's quite an eccentric little gnome.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate
Wait.
you.
Is there
Bye.
any sort of? Oh no! My teacher away. We'll never
Or
know the
Aster, she never gets to
question.
ask any question.
Bye.
It's over a little too far.
Oh, I see. Aw.
Our DM drew it for me for my birthday.
Oh, that's precious.
Yeah.
You guys are my background on my tablet.
Oh my
Oh,
god. I
That's
love
so
that.
fun.
They're so
That's
cute.
such a cute picture. I love it too.
So nobody can
Aster just
die.
looks so like. So.
Maggie, you're muted.
Spinach puffs. Let's go.
Spinach puffs. Okay, I know exactly where we need to go.
Okay.
Towards number 2 on the map is what she said.
Aster's like looking at the sky like, what map do you see?
All right, let's go. And I start walking.
Oh.
So, what happened?
Oh, I accidentally closed out of stuff and then I brought it back in.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh no, it's still alive on my side. Don't say it died.
We're good. False alarm.
Yeah, so you, as you start walking, R.A.M, roll me a d6.
But she gave directions.
I know, just roll me a d6. Okay, so as you head off, you start going south a little bit, and you kind of realize that you're going not really towards the water, so then you sort of course correct. But as you are sort of taking one of the main streets, you do pass Eliz, you would see this first. It's what looks to be like a storefront, sort of, with like many colored silks and tapestries hanging out front. And over the door frame in like gold filigree letters, it says the Thorned Vine. And as you sort of pass in front, you see what looks to be a very well done up brothel.
Look.
What
Where?
is that?
You know what this is. Actually, you
No.
might not know what this is. Do you all know what this is?
No.
Do I know what this is?
You have no idea.
Oh, it's very pretty.
Robyn, you know what this is.
Yeah, they got soup here.
Is it good
No.
soup?
So it's a soup place. We should try it.
It's not exactly a soup place, but it would be fun to try.
Oh, it's not. Okay, I misread. I thought it was broth.
No, it's it's a little more, hubba hubba. You know?
What's a hubba hubba?
I've never tried Hubba Hubba before.
It's like
Bubblegum, it comes in.
I can't wink like in person, so it's like hard to do it. Like my it doesn't work. Like I'm trying really hard, y'all. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Nudge, nudge, grin, grin, wink, wink, say no more.
Exactly.
Do I know what they're saying?
Yeah, I
Nope.
would imagine Aster like leans over, is like looking at R.A.M like,
I thought it was soup.
In the back of Robyn's mind, she's like, I really just want spinach puffs.
What's a hubba hubba soup? Not
No,
that I
it's,
eat, but
Okay, you know like how a screw goes in with a screwdriver? Or
Yes.
like two bolts go against each other, or a nut in a bolt?
yes.
Two nuts?
no.
It's okay.
Your metaphor is fascinating.
It's
Robyn's
No,
not
you
gonna
just
help at all
talk.
with this explanation. Robyn's just standing there, like, just listening, like,
It's like, or or any assortment. I mean, your Yonti might be like these.
So they can fix my chronometer in there?
You're talking about my fangs?
They cannot picture
Oh no.
Oh no.
but they can fix your heartache temporarily. This is a place you go to feel temporary love.
the light in your
Most
wallet.
poetic way I
Oh.
can put it.
This sounds
The
like
light in your
incredible
wallet.
Okay, and I start walking
Light in
in.
your spirit.
I would
I
like
am
to
here for
experience
Hubba
love as
Hubba
I open the
soup.
doors.
Door's open, so you don't
Okay.
have to open it.
Perfect.
But as you just waltz right in, you come to a very well done sitting room with fancy chairs and poofs and things like that, and sort of around the room are various humanoids of different races that all see you walk in and kind of look at you, but still smile.
I can't smile, but
And
my eyes get brighter.
a female tiefling steps forward. Very, she has very, have you ever seen that color black that's almost blue? Her skin is
Yeah.
that color, and she's got white ram horns, and they're pierced and decorated with jewels, and she's wearing very pretty silks, and she steps forward and she goes, welcome, my metal friend.
Hello.
I am Arya.
Hi, Arya. And I open my book.
She kind of looks at you and she says, "Are you lost, my friend? Or
No.
is your master coming in?"
I don't have a master.
She kind of looks at you. You're not one of Bilphus's creations then.
No.
We're here for the Hubba Hubba soup.
She hears that and looks at Aster, like kind of leans around you to look at Aster.
Oh, Aster's still on my shoulders.
Yep.
Oh, kind of like looks up.
Yeah. Apparently it is amazing.
I'm sorry, the what now?
The Hubba soup. I might be mispronouncing it. It's the first time I've heard of it. Apparently it gives you lots of love and warmth inside.
Well, that can certainly be arranged. Have you a preference? And she sort of motions around the room at the different,
Cold.
like, cold.
Cold. I don't like
She-
hot soup.
I can't
Cold
eat.
soup. Oh, do you have oil, maybe? Do you eat oil?
I kind of put it where I need it.
Oh. We also need Hubba Hubba oil, too.
I come in and I'm like, they don't exactly understand what this place is. I try to explain. I apologize.
First timers. Well,
Not
we've
I'm only almost 10 days old, so yeah.
right. Well, I'm sure we have something here for you.
Okay.
I'm experienced, but what about you, Robyn? If I may ask.
Robyn's not saying anything. While this whole conversation and kerfuffle's going on, Robyn's taking stock of what's around the room and what can fit in her pockets.
Nice.
Okay.
Of course.
Do I have to
Make
roll
a
anything?
perception check.
Not who
What's
can
that?
fit in her pocket.
Make a perception, and let me send this to Amphi here real quick.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh no, are we cursed today?
This dice is
Where's the
cursed.
good rolls? What the heck?
You're a little uncomfortable because you know what this place is, and nobody else seems to have any idea what's happening.
Are you still questioning your party?
I
wonder.
Questioning all the decisions. Okay.
Like, I should have been
Well.
an accountant. I should have just done what my mom wanted me to do. Just stayed on the farm.
Well, if you are able, I would prefer my soup delivered because we have spinach puffs to eat also, and that might be a good combination with your Hubba soup.
Could you just like get them like a bowl of lube and we can just get it to go? I don't know at this point what to say or to do.
A bowl of lube.
Hold-
They make it in flavors.
No.
And you can just get original flavor too. It's not that bad. Just tastes like poison.
Stop it.
Anyways,
Just like okay, that's fine.
It's water based.
sorry, I keep getting distracted by that. I'm trying to send you.
Did we break you?
No.
404 DM brain not found.
Yeah. DM.exe has crashed. Okay. Anyways, she kind of looks at Eliz and she's like, Oh, I'm sorry. I think we have some sort of miscommunication here. Do they not want to partake?
I don't think they.
I want to
I don't
partake.
think you.
Come on,
How-
Eliz. Explain to a 4-week-old what this place is.
It's. Do you like to be physically touched by others in a tantalizing way? Either of you? I mean, Aster, do you like to be touched at all? You don't seem to like
No.
very many things.
No,
Okay.
not at all.
R.A.M, would you like to be recalibrated in a way that will blow your mind or your sensors, whatever you have?
That sounds like fun.
I think that's a no then for this one. I point to Aster, but a yes for this one. I point to words R.A.M. I'm short-circuiting now. And I say, do you want to leave your equipment with us, R.A.M?
No,
Or
I might
you-
need it.
No, they will provide equipment for you, I assume. Correct?
Arya sort of is still a little confused. She's like, perhaps give me a day or two to come up with something suitable.
Uh-huh.
I've not had, and she sort of motions at all of R.A.M. I've not had one of your kind here before.
Oh. Well, I haven't really seen any of my kind either. There was my auntie on the airship, but she's not doing
R.I.P.
very well.
Yes, unfortunately she is not. But she will get better, I hope.
Better, or I will kill that guy.
I don't doubt it.
I find that acceptable.
Right. Well, if you so choose, come back in a day or two. We'll see what can be done. I don't believe I have anyone here tonight.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. Do you have a brochure maybe that I could use to explain this all to my friends?
A brochure.
Like
Diagrams.
like a little guide.
1 second.
My goodness.
Volvo's Guide to Brothels.
It's like a pop-up book.
Yes.
Like, all right, here we go.
There would
Here's
be
a
one
nut.
very
Here's a
prominent
bolt. They go together like this, and it feels good. But only when
See
you
how happy
consent.
they are.
She says, not really. Most people in town know what this place is.
Well, we're not from this town.
Well,
Yeah.
it seems like a weird soup place that you can't provide soup when people come in to get it, but okay.
This is a
It's
bad
not
place.
it's not. You know what? Thank you. I appreciate all that you've done. We won't make a nuisance of ourselves. Let us go, friends.
I'll wait
If people
until...
ask me
Right.
about your soup, I will speak the truth. As I leave.
I'm not leaving yet, so you're still stuck. Arya?
Yes?
Where did Sarabi go?
She kind of looks at you. She went to visit a sick mom. She
But-
was supposed to be back yesterday, and she's not returned. Do you know her? I'm quite
Kinda.
worried.
Where's her mom?
Her mom is on a farmstead just outside of town. She should have been back.
Can you tell us where to go, and we'll go see if she's there.
Her mom lives to the east of here, out where most of the farmland is.
Don't take directions. I'll write them down. Okay. Bye, Arya!
Yes, if If you do find her, please send her back.
I
We're
will.
quite worried.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Do I know this person being mentioned?
I think we do.
And I'll leave. And drag Aster with me.
Right now I say the thing I said before.
Yeah, Robyn, with that 7, you're distracted by what is happening. here.
All of that.
Too much of a distraction. Even for
Nothing
the
to take.
stealer.
They're all mostly naked anyway.
Pretty much.
Seems right.
So,
Where I'm
after
from.
we get the spinach puffs and maybe go talk to this Bilbo guy, can we just take a walk to the east a little bit?
For your the person you were asking about?
Yeah.
Do we know who this person is?
Who is that?
Her name is Tarabi and she's been missing for 3 days.
Well,
How
why?
do you,
What?
how do you know that?
My book told me.
What is your book?
I don't know, it just tells me things.
Does it tell you
It belongs to
things-
Tom Marvallo Riddle.
Uh-oh.
No, not actually. It just, when
Made it to a obelisk.
it
It's
just
all
This
tied
just became a
together.
whole different campaign.
Ah!
You didn't want to do Strixhaven? We're going to Strixhaven.
I added some of that stuff in after I got it.
Awesome. My book, when I meet new people, it tells me something.
Well, what did it say about us?
I didn't get a chance to do it because we kind of skipped ahead of the everybody meets everybody part.
We have a pen. You can start writing. If that's allowed.
Well, it doesn't. It kind of writes itself.
What?
So, over the table, like, as of right now, the only people who have actually introduced themselves to each other is R.A.M and Aster and Eliz and Pog. Those are the only people that have actually introduced themselves to each other.
I introduced myself to Pog, and I said they were my friend.
I don't stop talking about myself.
Well, let me just. And I'll look at Eliz and open my book.
Okay, so, Eliz, you can do one secret or one, just one secret about Eliz. Send it to,
Let me open that. Hold on.
And I'll do the
you
same
can
for
be as
everybody just to
involved
kind
as
of
you
like
want.
speed it up a little.
I wrote
Okay.
Google Drive. What did I call that document? Hold on, I found it.
When R.A.M
So-
does this, am I able to like get a glimpse at this book?
I don't
A
have
little
any
bit.
secrets written down. I just have.
Make a perception check.
I'll make up a secret.
Yeah, so
bad.
just because of the way that her item works, just send her a secret about your character.
Yeah, I'll do it for everybody just to speed it up. You guys can send me your secrets. I have all your secrets.
Uh-oh.
So you see, it's a very nondescript looking journal. As R.A.M sort of opens it up, you notice that R.A.M goes to the very last page in the notebook, but you don't see anything like written on the other pages. But on the last page, there is writing.
It's an interesting journal you have.
I really
And
like
it's just
it.
Is it just for the people that you have met? Is that what it's for?
Yes, whenever I meet somebody new, I can learn something about them.
I like that.
And Arya was missing somebody named Sarabi.
Was it in the book before or after you met Arya?
When we met Arya, when I opened my book. So she's missing this Sarabi person. She was supposed to be back 3 days ago. Figure we're here. We have some time.
Do you know where you got this book from?
Do I remember where I got this book from? Or was it just kind of in me when I woke up?
I have to look at the notes you sent me.
I don't think I covered where I got the book from.
I thought we had talked about, like, when you did your thing with the people. It was in a wall safe.
Was it, or was? Because I know the
Yeah,
other
it was
things
in
were in
there
the wall.
because it was in there with the. It was in there with the invitation.
Oh, okay. And I got it from.
That's what I have, anyways.
All right, that works for me. I didn't write it down.
Okay.
I got it from where I was born. Where I woke up.
You've had it ever since?
Yeah.
That's a fascinating book.
I really like it.
All right. So
Right.
you.
This whole time were we walking towards the spinach puff place?
Yep. I have
Sounds
Eliz's secret, but I won't say it. I'll look at Robyn and open the book as we're walking.
What now?
So the item that she got at the beginning of all this, when I was giving you all your useless items, it allows her to learn one secret when she meets someone new.
Okay.
So just send her one secret from like about your character.
Ram's hair.
Either about your character or that your character knows.
Okay. I'll just message
And
her
if it's
then.
one that you're making up about something that your character knows, please tell me.
Okay. I will message you.
Okay. It's also, Artemis, you can read it in my Book of Secrets note.
Okay.
What about you, Aster? I'll kind of like tip my head and...
I just stare back down.
So yeah, it can either be a secret about your character or a secret that your character knows. And I don't care if you make something up, just tell me that you're making something up so that I can deal with it later. Yeah, that's sort of how like this campaign ran the first time around, was like we just sort of were adding stuff in as we were going, so it's fine.
Reggie!
And sent.
I got it on my end too, so. So yeah, as you're sort of walking and talking, you go over the bridge across the river there, and you're able to locate fairly easily. It's on the main drag there. You're able to locate Werner's Bakery. Looks like they're getting ready to close for the evening, but there are still people there. You can sort of get that like late night baking smell in the air.
Well, here it is.
Where are the spinach puffs?
I'm assuming inside. Then I'll go inside.
Okay, go inside.
I'm gonna
You go
follow.
inside.
Okay, yeah. So you, as you enter, there is a half-elf male behind the counter. He's just sort of cleaning the counter down with a rag, and he sees you walk in, and he's like, welcome. We're set to close in a little bit, but I can help you.
We met
Spinach
somebody
puffs,
on the
please.
road. Aster, be nice.
Oh, Was that rude?
Yes.
I don't know when I'm rude. I don't understand.
That's okay. I don't really know sarcasm either, but apparently I do it.
Was that sarcasm?
I don't think so.
It's yeah, that was kind of sarcastic, actually.
Oh, okay. Then yes. We met somebody on the road and they had your spinach puffs, and my friends ate them and they really like them, so they want more.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I've got some here. Hold on a second.
There's somebody in your door. That was freaky. Just this like eyeball
Ooh,
looking through the door.
what's going on? Hello. We might actually need to know how much gold we have before we're just like, let's get the things, give us the things, do the stuff.
Do the stuff and the things all together with
Do
no
the
money. It's
things.
fine.
It's fine.
We'll just
And
wash
what are they
dishes.
gonna do? Throw us in jail?
Yeah, that's usually how it works.
How do you know?
What are you
I
starting
don't
on fire?
know.
Have you
Nothing.
been in a jail? What is?
I don't know how I know that, but I know it.
Oh,
Generally, when you have things and you try to take them without buying them, that's not good.
well, if they're just leaving it there, it's not claimed by anyone.
I mean, I suppose so.
But I guess things are different here. Anyways, finish
Malfunction.
Up. Do you have
Bless you.
anything that's like cold for me, preferably? Nothing warm would be preferred.
Malfunction.
Bless you.
Oh, Reggie, you fell down. I'm sorry, Reggie.
Oh,
I
no.
malfunctioned.
Oh, no, Reggie.
Dying.
Stay.
Yeah, so he kind of says, I do have some spinach puffs left if you're interested. You said you want something cold.
Mhm.
He kind of looks around a little bit and he says, I do have some muffins left over from this morning.
Do you have any
Oh,
Hubba Hubba soup?
No Hubba Hubba soup right now.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
have the Hubba? Oh, but do you?
I don't know what that is.
We don't either.
It's
I
okay.
think Eliz is lying
We're
to
on a
us.
quest. This is my #1 quest in life, to find the Hubba soup.
Oh no. It might take a while for you to discover.
Challenge accepted. But a muffin will suffice if it is cold. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, so he kind of looks at you a little bit and he says, are you from, he kind of looks at you and he says, are you from the Swordfall Swamp?
Yes, I am.
And so he like reaches on a shelf sort of towards the back and he comes out and he's got two fairly decent sized looking muffins that they're black in color, but they have like green, it almost looks like moss on them. And he says, these are made from the seed pods that grow in that swamp.
Aster's eyes, like, somehow get bigger.
Aster, your eyes are doing a weird thing.
I can't control it. I don't understand, but I need to eat those now.
Then eat them, I suppose.
Says, yeah, so for the pair of them, it's 4 silver.
Oh, you dealing the stuff. Just kind of like rambles in one of her pockets and
I
like
pull it out,
randomly
some
throws,
from
like,
my arm
8
and put it
silver.
on her. I'll put it on the counter. I don't eat, so I got you.
Okay.
I
So yeah,
will.
he holds the 2 muffins up to Aster.
She takes them and like she opens up her jaw like unnaturally wide and just like eats them both in one gulp. So you just see this like kind of like bulge.
I would say that's a satisfied customer.
Were they good?
They were very good. They remind you of home.
I like the taste of home.
What does home taste like?
Damp, moss, mud, toads.
What do all those things taste like?
It looks at Eliz and Robyn. You wanted spinach puffs, you said.
Yes,
Yes, please.
let me check my monies again.
If I could get mine to go.
Yeah, sure.
How many do you have?
Right now I've got 2 dozen at the moment.
And how much for them?
It would be 5 silver a dozen.
Okay, I'll put 10 silver down.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks.
He like wraps them up in like very similar to the packages that you saw, the big leaves. He sort of wraps them up and ties them off with.
Here you
Fine.
go.
Thank you, friend.
I'm your friend.
We're a party.
We're friends.
We are friends.
Okay, friend.
What is your name, person?
I'm Werner Thom.
And I opened my book.
Just waiting.
My name is Werner Thom. I'm the owner and proprietor here.
You're the first person I have met in a few days who I think does their job appropriately.
Sorry, was that thumb like the digit?
No, THOM.
O-M, okay. You do a good job, Werner. Thank you. Be like, I use cats in all my recipes.
Yeah. The secret ingredient. My toenails.
The hair from my back and butt.
Flashback to Proud Family.
Like this.
Booty, 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 booty.
His
Banned
pants
on
keep
Twitch.
fall- His pants keep fall- Oh no.
The hole is getting worse.
Oh no! You cannot contain.
He's like
Girthy.
Like frog goatsy is going on right now.
Excellent. Be free.
He
Oh.
looks like he's like not wanting. He looks like a cat not wanting to be held. Like how he's tilted.
Yeah, a little bit. I know that all too well. My own cat.
Thanks, Werner.
Finger guns.
You're welcome. I'm afraid I don't have anything here that would perhaps satisfy you,
That's okay, I don't eat
my metal friend.
or drink.
You said somebody recommended you. Who was it?
Todd Thorne.
Oh, when did you see him?
We met him on the road.
Todd on the road.
He was in a
He's
big...
He's a bit of a shut-in to be on the road.
Oh. That's really strange. He was on this big wagon and his grandson Micah was with him? And they
Micah,
were...
he doesn't have a grandson named Micah.
And who's Micah Jade's song?
He kind of stops for a second and he goes, "Hey Micah, come here." And like from the back room steps out a younger looking human male with like bright red hair and freckles. Looks to be like 18, 19 years old. He steps out and like he looks like he has no freaking clue what he's doing with himself, but he's all covered in flour and
Same.
my wife says hi.
Hi, Lee.
What do you want?
No, Sratu.
No, what do you want? I didn't say anything. You said wifey. No, I didn't. You should she I did not. Can't buy. Frickin'. I love you.
I cannot. So there are two people with the same name.
Yeah, because the Micah that we saw, it was a halfling, wasn't he?
Yes, it was a halfling. I
Yes,
have
he
it
was.
in my notes.
Werner says, this is Micah. He's
can I get out I have paper and a pen. Could I make a drawing of the Todd and Micah we saw?
I'm also
This is
gonna.
now Law and
make-
Order.
So make a performance check to see how well you do
Okay.
on your drawing. I'm assuming you would like to open your book. You were doing the thing.
Yep. I need to get an actual book. I think that's just what it's coming down to.
15?
So someone is lying, and I do not appreciate liars.
Who do you appreciate?
He appreciates me.
Non-liars.
I don't lie. I can't lie. I don't
Who are
think-
you doing this on?
Micah?
The boy. Okay.
Yeah.
The boy who
The
lived.
real Micah? Well, the real Micah Jade song. Please stand up.
Nope,
Please
I was
stand
gonna-
up.
Stand up. Please stand up.
It's me. Oh my god, my foot slipped as I tried to stretch up.
Oh no.
I almost just completely yeeted myself backward.
No.
Honestly, that would be how my week would end.
I mean, it would be a good
Yeet.
stream highlight.
While drawing a likeness of what Micah Jigsaw looked like, could I also draw the icon that I saw with the wings to see if Werner recognizes this at all?
Yes. May also make a performance check. See how accurate you get it. Okay, so Eliz, so you draw a pretty decent picture of the person that you saw, and Werner looks at it and he goes, That's not him. He's an older half elf that lives a couple streets over.
Then who the heck is this person?
Who is that?
I don't know his face. You're saying he was going around saying that he's someone else.
Said he was Todd Thorne, and the halfling that was in back was his grandson, and he really hoped the wagon was worth the money.
I think they were heading towards Blind Grove to pick somebody up.
They also gave us free spinach puffs from your bakery.
He looks at Robyn. He looks at what you drew, and you see his face go from like slight concern to very concerned and slightly alarmed. You can tell he's like visibly upset by what you drew.
He knows
And-
what this is.
And he says, where did you see that?
It was on their wagon.
That's the symbol of the Children of Air. They've been quite a nuisance lately.
How do you mean? Why?
They've been they're this group of bandits that came into the area recently. They've been well, rumors are, nobody can seem to catch them, that they're collecting people.
Why? Why would you want to collect people?
Thanks for following
We
RPG
don't-
Master.
We don't know. The people don't ever come back.
Hmm. Are they people that are bad?
No, they're just recently it's been people that seems to take the Lawmasters a few days to notice have gone missing. Look, you're better off asking at the keep.
Where's that?
They were. You actually walked past it to get here, so.
Oh.
I know where it is.
Oh, okay. R.A.M knows where it is, so we're fine.
So
This
they're-
is pretty suspicious. It seems that they were imposters. Dun, 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 dun. Among Us music plays.
At least they didn't poison you guys. It's probably because I threatened them.
They said the correct color, though. But does that mean that was the incorrect color that they said?
Well, if they lied about who they are, maybe they lied about their favorite color, too.
I don't understand. There's no use in lying.
Checked in on Todd Thorne recently, especially considering that now someone is assuming his identity. Identity theft, it's a very serious crime.
I've
Battlestar
not seen him recently, but
Galactica.
he.
Sorry.
Renner says I've not seen him recently, but he does tend to hang out at the Bannered Trent a lot. It's where most people in town go to drink.
Is he elf or half elf? I forgot.
He's a half elf, like real Todd is a half elf.
Do you
Maybe-
know anybody who would want to impersonate you, Micah?
Micah kind of
Why?
looks like he's got sort of like, I don't know, he's got kind of a vague expression on his face. He's just kind of like he wants to be done with work and just get out of there. But he goes, no, I mean I'm just Micah. I'm not anybody special. I work here at the bakery almost
I
every
think you're
day.
special.
And he goes, "Aw, thank you."
You're welcome. You're really covered in flour, though.
Yeah, that happens here. He's got like, a flour smear across his cheek and
Perhaps we should go to this. What was it? Banner Trent.
here you go.
Yep. Seems like a good place to go to. That was mentioned before by others we encountered.
I think we shall.
Because I think they also have the honey brewed mead there.
It's made of honey. Well,
Also, before we go, Robyn would also like to take a look around the room to see if there's anything she can take.
Okay, make a perception check.
I'm in town. I want to fill up my pockets. I have a pen.
So, as they're sort of talking to Werner and Micah, you see, like, where he's got what passes for like a cash register. Sort of to the side of that, he's got a like a small decorative looking like vase that it's pretty well made, but small enough that you could get it in your pocket.
Is it a vase for holding like flowers or?
It's like about this big, where it's pretty small. Looks like it would hold like a flower, but right now there's nothing in it.
I'm gonna pass for the moment.
Oh god, did I do that? Did my
Was it
internet just go out?
Was it just me or was it everybody?
I don't know. Like, I'm still in there, so I don't know.
No,
I'm
die.
still fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
just
fine.
me. For whatever reason, our
Okay.
connections don't like each other.
I was like, I don't know. I didn't do anything. I didn't even touch anything this time.
Or did you?
I didn't. Only thing I touched was on my tablet, and if my tablet's talking to my computer, we're in trouble.
So if the next stop on our trip before calling it an evening is heading to the Banner Trent, I am all for it.
Well, I want
Yeah,
to go
that
talk
would
to
be good.
Bilbo.
Oh, yeah.
He needs to fix my chronometer, and apparently he's the only one that can do it. And my navigation.
That would be handy to have. Corrected. Is that on the way? Where's the...
I know
Oh,
where it is.
Bottled lightning is... It's pretty close to where you guys are now.
Maybe stop by there first and then the Bannered?
It sounds good. Let's do that.
Alright.
Thanks, Werner. I appreciate
Have
you.
a good evening.
Okay, bye. And I'll start
Mike,
walking.
Micah should probably check his credit score if someone's taking his identity.
Mhm.
He should be using a VPN to protect his private data.
We are
They
not
were
sponsored by
I was
NordVPN.
gonna say, are we sponsored?
If only.
I wish, but we're not.
I wish.
Nope, just kidding.
That'd be great.
Not quite there yet, but we're getting there.
You want to be
Yep.
the sponsor? Insert name here. This could be you. Wow. Ooh, yeah, we like it.
Ooh, ah.
Do it. All right.
Yeah. All right, to Bilbo. I know that's not his name. That's just what I'm calling him.
Okay.
Bilbo.
He's afraid of.
All right. So as you head out, you can see, not quite like kitty corner from where you are, but a couple of buildings down, you can see what looks to be a sign that looks like some interconnected cogs, and it says bottled lightning.
Hey, that looks like my leg.
Your leg?
The inside of it.
Guess I don't know what that looks like. So, all
You've
right.
never, if you see the inside of my leg, you should probably work on getting that fixed.
Oh, I can try.
Unless it's the compartment. Like the compartment when that opens, that's okay.
Oh, how many of those do you have on you?
I've got this one, and I start opening just random parts of my body. There's
See, when you go to the Hubba suit place, they're gonna want to know these things.
so I open my chest cavity, and that's where the majority of my stuff is. I've got some rations that are stacked up because I don't eat them, and there's some rope, and I put the playing card in there, the card from the guild hall, and there's some torches in my leg, and there's a viol in my arm, and I have a journal, and the secret book of secrets is wrapped up with a pale blue piece of cloth, and that's inside my chest cavity too. Yeah, they're just kind of everywhere.
That's really handy.
Oh, and there's one in my hand too. It's where I keep my money.
Mm. Apparently that's important, so I guess it might be good to keep an eye on that one.
Well, it's right there in my hand, so it should be okay. To Bilbo!
Yeah, to Bilbo. That's his name.
That's his name from now on.
Bilbo the Builder.
Bilbo Baggins.
Okay, so yeah, you as you approach, it is getting towards dusk now, but it does appear that there's lights on inside. and you're able to like open the door if you want. You hear a little
I
bell inside.
absolutely do.
Okay. You hear a little bell inside, and you see the best way that I can describe what the inside of this place looks like is like if you've ever seen like Treasure Planet where all the like robot parts are
Yeah.
just sort of like stuffed everywhere.
Mhm.
That's what it looks like in here. You see, and like R.A.M, you see things that like they look like you, but they're not the same. Like you have something extra to you that like you're up and moving around. These things are not. They seem empty in a way that you're not. But you see almost a complete suit like creature sort of against one wall. Looks like almost a full automaton. But it's not on at the moment if it turns on at all. But you see like gears and nuts and bolts and pieces and parts and scrap metal, and just it's kind of everywhere. And ahead of you there's like a long, what looks to be like a work table, and with like a curtained off back room behind it, and you sort of like standing on the work table is a very, like, even as gnomes go, this one is very small, and his hair is like shock white and it sticks straight up on top like a little mohawk. And he's like when
Maggie's
the
hair.
little bell goes off, when the bell goes off, he kind of turns to look at you, and he's got like those magnifying goggles on that make his eyes look humongous. And he's got like a leather apron on, and like he's holding what looks to be like a pair of like really fine looking tweezers in one hand, and what looks to be a very small looking hammer in the other hand. And he just sort of stops and he looks at you and he goes, "Ah, welcome. And then he sees you, R.A.M, and like he throws the tools over his shoulder and like leaps off the counter and runs up to you like as super fast as he can. And just like all of a sudden he like grabs your hand and like yanks you down a little bit so that you're like looking at him. And he's like, he kind of like grabs your face and he like looks at you and he's like, "Fascinating."
Hi.
And he kind of like taps on the side of your head. He's like,
Excuse me,
"What
that's my
powers
head.
you?"
I don't know.
And he kind of like, he takes his goggles off and like his eyes are like normal.
Oh. Why do your eyes look like that?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, and I'll like pull at his magnifying goggles and like try to see through them. But it works the
Yeah,
other
so
way
it's
because
like
I'm
when you
looking
look
into them.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like
If robots
that.
could get a headache. But he looks at you and he's like, "Fascinating. I've never seen one as complete as you."
Oh. Okay. You have a really weird shop and it's kind of creeping me out. Why do you have all of these bodies?
He kind of looks around and he's like, "I made them."
Oh. Okay. You didn't make
That's
me,
why.
though.
No, I recognize my own work. You're definitely not one of mine.
I guess because I'm moving.
Yes,
So
I haven't quite figured out the power source.
I have no idea. I've only been awake for about 4 weeks, so...
He takes out like a little like notepad and he starts scribbling stuff, and like you can see that he's like making notes, and like he's, you know, like holding his pencil up so he's like measuring you with his pencil, and like
You know,
sketching
I'm
things.
Are you okay with this?
not really. I'm a little uncomfortable.
Aster like reaches over to like shoo him away.
I just wanted to get my
Okay.
chronometer and my navigation fixed.
Yeah, fix the chronometer.
He kind of like, do you have an intact one?
It's intact, but it's not working.
He goes, curious. Come with me. And he turns around like really fast, and you see him like he goes around behind the desk, and he climbs up what looks to be like a really rickety looking like stool and gets back on the desk.
I just kind of
Wait.
like hold on to Aster's ankles just a little bit harder. Please don't go anywhere.
Well, I can't. You're holding me, so I'm here.
Okay.
But we need to know his favorite color. That's a very important thing.
Yeah, I forgot to ask that.
What is your favorite color or dye?
And I'll open my book.
Kind of, when you ask him what his favorite color is, he thinks for a second. He goes, the color of plums.
Is this acceptable? Do we like
Color or plums?
Good dark purplish color.
purple?
Oh, I know what they look like.
Oh, okay.
R.A.M doesn't.
I was like,
I
yeah,
do.
yeah.
It's all good.
Could I say while this is all going on, while this whole conversation, can I just do a perception check to see if there's anything that would be enticing to stick in my pockets?
Sure. Make a perception check.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, keeping Aster on my shoulders, I will move up to the table and kind of stand in front of him.
So Robyn, there are a lot of things in here that you could easily get away with taking.
So many things.
But you see there's like what looks to be a small glass jar full of just like a random assortment of like nuts and bolts. You see what looks to be it looks like some sort of like pocket watch looking thing, but it's currently closed. You can't really tell much more than that at this point, but it looks like it's currently closed. It's just kind of sitting on a shelf. You notice something that looks like it's like almost like a box that has gears on each side of it that look like if they're manipulated correctly, it would cause the box to open.
Pretty Hellraiser.
But it is currently shut. So those are the sort of like things that would fit in your pocket, really. Everything else is sort of like scrap metal, and I mean you could take a pocket full of scrap metal if you feel the need to, but
And the pocket watch, and you said it was a gearbox puzzle?
yeah.
Those two entice me. They're intriguing me. I'm drawn to them.
Make a sleight of hand check at advantage because he's very busy with R.A.M.
Yeah, I would hope so, considering that, welcome that he just gave R.A.M. So roll at advantage. Do I have to hit advantage? Just hold that there. And sleight of hand?
Yep.
Did I do that correctly?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're able to take them both if you would like.
Yes. I would like them both. So it was a closed pocket watch. And
Yeah, I'll send you what they are.
nice.
Just to remind me.
My job is done.
Rogue doing rogue things. All right. Did that come through to you, Effie?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. It kind of just loaded on my side for a second, so I wasn't sure if it went or not. Yeah, so as you're up at the sort of the workbench there, he's like digging through boxes of like gears and stuff like that, and he grabs like what looks to be a little like rolled up toolkit and sort of spreads it out. And remind me, your level 3 ability, is that just going all the time?
Which one?
Or is that something you cast? The thing that tells you when there's like magic items around?
Oh, arcane awareness.
Yeah.
I can cast it, so given everything that's going on, I'm definitely gonna do the thing.
So yeah, you get there's a couple of like, does it tell you what so what does it tell you?
Closed it. Hang on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any spell, infusion, or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover. When you sense such an item, you learn what school of magic, if any, it belongs to.
Okay, so one of the sort of like, it looks like just a box of junk on the end of the counter where he's working. It kind of goes off in your sense. You get that there is some sort of part that's infused with it would be conjuration magic of some kind. It's not very strong presence, but it's there. You notice it.
Yeah.
And also his tools are magic.
Okay.
I don't know that artificer tools technically have a school of magic, but
It would just probably ping as arcane, or it would
Yeah.
be conjuration as well, maybe.
yeah. But you get the sense that his tools are magic.
Or enchantment. That might be a good
Yeah,
school.
I guess that one would work. But yeah, he takes out what looks to be a very fine looking like screwdriver almost, and a pair of tongs to kind of manipulate metal parts, and he turns to you and he says, "All right, let me see."
You know what you're doing?
Mostly.
Do I believe him?
Observing from
Roll an
afar,
insight check.
just being quiet for once, just making sure things are okay.
What's your passive,
Probably shitty.
Eliz?
14.
Oh no, I was talking about.
Oh,
Eliz.
okay. If anybody would have,
I missed.
we're standing at the table, and he's got some tools that are magical, and I'm very uncomfortable and nervous.
And Robyn stole some stuff.
And Robyn stole some stuff.
I did.
Are you
Crystal?
okay, Ram? Do you want?
Am I still on Ram's shoulders right now?
I didn't
Yep.
put you down. I'm just holding
Oh.
onto your ankles, like really uncomfortable.
For support.
Are you okay? You appear nervous.
I'm fine.
Ram is nervous.
I'm fine.
Ram, are you
Ram.
lying?
Ram is lying.
Ram learned how to lie.
Oh no. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I'm not fine.
Yes,
do not
when you say
appreciate
that
lies.
you're fine, but you're not really fine. But you can't say that you're fine.
Okay.
You're not fine because nobody would understand. I understand. Okay, now-
I'm anxious of what's going on here.
Would you like to hold my hand?
Okay.
I offer my I was gonna say delicious, which is not the word. My gorgeous, slender hand to you.
You could use delicious. There are delicious hands out there.
Crunch.
Oh
Okay. Go ahead. Bilbo, yep. This is
no! He
happening.
like slaps his goggles back on, and, like, adjusts them a little bit so he can see. And there's like a flash of like arcane energy as he sort of adjusts a couple of things and like moves a couple of wires around. And make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Good.
Should not have been an advantage, but do with that what you will.
What was your first one? Oh, an 8. Okay. So you can tell that he definitely like, so as he sort of adjusts something and you feel a mechanism that was like either sticking or something before it was kind of not functioning properly. You can feel that it begins to move and sort of function better with the parts around it, but there's still something that's not completely correct. But as that sort of happens, there is a flash, and your eyes turn from that blue color to a very deep purple color, and sort of across your memory, like where in your head you get images that at first they don't really make any sense, but you kind of concentrate a little bit and you get an image, and there's no sound. The sound is like, you can tell that people are talking, but the sound, it sounds like almost like they're underwater. If you've ever heard, like voices underwater, that sort of sound doesn't make any sense. But you see, you are standing in a long line of what look to be other Warforged like yourself. Very similar in design, same sort of like body structures, and walking sort of in front of you, almost like inspecting, is what looks to be a very very, I don't know how to describe this. A very like well-built, very shiny looking automaton that like has a very large like studded breastplate on, in a like a warrior style. He's got a chevron on each shoulders, and he seems to be like inspecting everyone. And as he walks past you, you're filled with a sense of pride and accomplishment, and you know that you've completed some sort of training, but you don't exactly remember what the training was for. But you completed some sort of training, and you and these other Warforged that look like you're being sent to a place that you can't remember the name of, but you know that you were sent somewhere, and you were very proud to be going there. And you remember that you had your own designation, that you had a sense of like yourself, but also you were very connected to those around you. There was something that connected you to the other Warforged on a level that like you could work in concert with each other, and you don't have that feeling anymore. That feeling is gone. Ever since you woke up, you didn't notice that feeling wasn't there until now, until you realize that you don't have that feeling anymore. And then your vision sort of like clears. And you your internal sort of awareness clicks in, and let's see here. Send you a message here real quick about your chronometer. Okay, there you go. And he sort of stands up and he kind of looks at you a little bit and he goes, "There's still something not quite right, but I don't know that I have the parts for it."
I don't know either.
You feel okay, R.A.M?
Not really.
And Aster just like the slow, like looking at the gnome, like, did you do everything correctly, or did you do something wrong?
He kind of looks up at you and he goes, "Well, she's not. It's not that she's broken. There's parts missing. I don't have the parts. I fixed what I could."
So you're not very good at fixing then.
No,
I
Aster,
mean,
he helped.
If I have the...
He helped. Okay. Thank you. Pat Aster's knees. Thank you.
5 stars.
And I'll give him like 5 gold, I guess. I don't know.
Whoa.
He just kind of looks at it and he goes, you hold on to that.
Oh.
Next time we'll talk.
Okay. Okay.
Come back anytime you want to try again.
What parts do you need?
He kind of thinks for a minute and he goes like to the desk or whatever, and he pulls out a piece of parchment and he starts sketching, and he says, "You're looking for a gear that looks like this," and he holds it up and you see it looks like a gear that looks like it's half moon in shape, but it has 3 very distinct looking L-shaped keys on one side.
Where would one find something like this?
Do I recognize it?
I don't. Roll me an Arcana check.
Maybe we can go back to that busted up ship and find some pieces.
Arcana. It looks familiar, like you've seen it, but you don't know why you've seen it.
Okay.
You're still a little distracted by the image you just got, and you know you've seen it before, but you just don't know where.
Okay.
And that it was a long time ago when you did see it.
Okay. And that's...
If you find one, bring it back, and I can do more.
Okay. Thank you. And I'll just kind of like walk out kind of distracted in the direction of the bar.
As you're like, as you turn and walk, Aster's head just like follows him.
I'm watching you.
Yeah.
It's 9:30. Do you guys want to take a break?
Sure. You can do that.
Okay.
Sure. We will be right back, friends. Be right back. Where's my button? There's the button.
Where's your butt?
My butt is right down here.
Hang on to your butt.
Sorry, I went to pee actually.
That's what I did too. I was like,
Wrong color, wrong color.
Wrong color. Oh no. I've got buttons now though, see? This is normal, enrage, and flashback.
Nice.
that is super fun. I
know,
like that.
You're not gonna
I'm glad.
need those or anything.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all. Alright. So, you had just finished up at Bottled Lightning, and you were headed, you said, to the tavern?
Yep.
Okay. But yeah, you guys, as you head out, R.A.M's a little distracted.
Yeah. Agni wants to know where the top of your head is.
The void. It's in the back of holding.
The void. It ain't here, all right.
There you
Never.
are. Yeah. Because it was like
Disappeared.
you're down.
I can't do cameras. Even when I am on them for my therapy, it's like it's just my forehead or just like one eyeball.
Nice.
They're hard. I've had issues all night too, where it's
Yep.
just like nice and clear. Blur! Nice and clear.
There is the pretty face. So yes, we were heading to the Banner Treant.
Yes.
And yes, R.A.M is very distracted.
So yeah, you make your way sort of a little bit further down the street. You guys had seen signs for it earlier. It's a pretty popular location in town. And as you come to where like the crossroads are on the main streets, there is a large 3-story building with a bright red roof and a painted sign in front that says the Banner Trent. And you can see it's full dusk now. Full nighttime now. It took a little bit of time to get R.A.M all situated, and so the sun has gone down completely now. But there's light inside. You can hear voices and music. It seems to be a pretty lively place.
I suppose we should go inside.
Okay.
This seems like your kind of place.
My kind of
Down
place?
at Eliz. No, not yours.
Oh.
You're out of it. I don't know if this is your kind of place.
I don't know either.
Eliz? Am I saying that right?
Eliz is.
Eliz.
Sorry, something happened. I had to say something. Yeah, sorry. What did you say?
Just looking over at you, saying this seems like your kind of place.
Yes. They also, you can get the Hubba here, but normally they don't charge. Let us go!
Free Hubba.
Yes. I opened the door with gusto. Oh, sorry.
Whoosh.
And then I physical attack.
Yeah.
That actually hurt.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
Too
I'm
much
fine.
gusto.
My rib jumped. Okay.
Jay.
I open the door and I somehow take damage. No, I just I fling it open with gusto.
Okay, yeah. So you open the door and like you're met with like a blast of sound as music just pours out, and you step into a well-lit interior. There's a bar against the far wall with what looks to be a human male behind the bar. Younger. He's got sort of sandy blonde hair and a nice full beard. He's serving up drinks. You also notice there is very shapely looking half-elf female sort of moving through the crowd, handing out drinks and stuff. But yeah, there are open tables, or there's like sort of booths along the outside wall if you want to go there. Sort of up to you where you want to do, if you want to sit or you want to go to the bar. What do you want to do?
So, what's your type? Are you looking for a little golden ale, or are you looking for a glass of something tall and vivacious. And I look at the half elf.
Yeah, that tracks.
Do you want to sit there or you want to sit there?
R.A.M, as you sort of step in, are you still carrying Aster? Okay, so as you sort of step in, you gotta kind of duck to get in the door so you don't whack Aster's head. But as you step in, you notice on the far corner there is a table with looks to be full orc male and a Goliath female, and they are arm wrestling, and there's a crowd kind of around them, and very, very lively.
I want to check. Go that way. What's happening?
Okay. I'll kind of just go wherever Aster wants.
I'll go get us a table while you do that. And I look at the pretty lady. Pretty lady.
She, as you find a place to sit, she gives you a kind of a wink as you sit down and, goes about getting drinks and stuff for a table nearby.
I wink more successfully in character than I do in real life. I just look like I'm in pain, and I'm trying to tell you something. No, but Eliz winks back. Where's Robyn going?
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna follow R.A.M. The
Okay.
tallest one of us. It's just easier to track.
Mm.
I don't know if there's anything worth taking from here, though. Unless they have a map.
You can make a perception check
Sure.
as you're sort of moving through the crowd.
Were you asking that out loud or just saying you're looking for something?
No, I'm just thinking. I don't think there'd be anything for me to actually take from here that'd be worthwhile.
So, you can see there are people that have coin purses and stuff if you want that sort of thing, or you don't see any small little bits and bobs that you could easily take, but there's drink and food and any number of other things.
I'll hold off from stealing purses for now. The night is young. No one's drunk enough, I don't think. Not yet.
It's the difference between showing up at 7 o'clock and 11 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Huge difference indeed.
Especially if you live here in Wisconsin. That's when the party starts, is at 11.
Same here. That's when you get all the special drink deals. 11 to 12.
Yep.
Why do I know that? Yeah, Aster would definitely be confused by the arm wrestling thing. So she would want to see if R.A.M would want to get close enough to watch the show and just see what's happening.
Sure, whatever you like. And I'll kind of guide us over there.
Okay, yeah. So you're, as you sort of approach, you can see it. They appear to be, right now, they appear to be locked evenly. The orc male is a little bit older, but he is definitely still very physically fit, and the Goliath female is she looks to be some sort of traveling mercenary or something. She's got leather armor on, and they both look to be having a great time. They just are very focused on what they're doing. And you can see around them people are watching, and there's people placing bets and things like that. But
Would you want to participate, R.A.M? This seems like fun. And you like that. Am I wrong?
I do like fun.
Well, they seem to be having the fun.
You think they'd want to play with me?
I think so. I
Okay.
feel like you would fit right in.
Okay. I'll wait until one of them is defeated, and I will
Okay.
take the seat
Yeah.
across from them.
As this is sort of going on, like as you're having this conversation with Aster, the orc male, he seems to be gaining some ground, and at the very like he's almost got her like pinned, and at the very last second you see she kind of like grips his hand a little tighter and flexes and just like slams his hand down, and he kind of looks around and he's like, this is bullshit, and he like storms off.
Oh shit.
I'll put Aster on the ground and give her like a
Oh.
little squeeze on the
So she can
shoulders, and then sit down across from her
Okay, yeah, you
with
sit down.
Reggie
and
still on my head.
she's like mid drink, and like she sees you sit down and sort of stops and kind of looks at you over her mug, and
I would like to play.
she kind of smiles a little bit, and she's like, don't know that I've ever wrestled one of your kind before.
Well, apparently we haven't. Nobody's really seen any of us before, so that doesn't surprise me.
She kind of looks around and she's like, where's old Billfist? I don't recognize. Are you one of his new ones?
No. He's, not anything that you think he is to me.
He's incapable of making something this great. I've seen it myself.
No.
Not even realizing.
I love that
what
Aster
she
just like,
said. Just like, no, it's a fact. Like,
You think I'm great.
compared
She
to
kinda
all the
looks
things
like-
that I've seen of your kind, yes.
Okay.
It is obvious.
What?
No doubt.
What do I do? I've never done this
Alright.
before.
So, if we're gonna do this, let's do it properly. Pot is 2 gold.
Okay. I'll put 2 gold on the
have-
table.
So, I do have it. There's an actual skill challenge for arm wrestling. If
Okay.
you would like,
Sure.
we can do it that way.
Oh yeah.
So, what you would do is, you're gonna roll initiative,
Okay.
and they're gonna roll as well. All right, so you're going first. The person who starts gets advantage on the first roll. So the first roll is d20 plus strength to move your opponent's arm. So go ahead and roll your first one.
So glad I'm not doing this.
I've never seen this. This is cool.
17.
New game mechanic, go!
I think this is fun. Wait till what happens when one of you dies.
You mean if?
Okay, somebody should die. That's not me, so I can see this.
I mean, I'm the sorcerer, so.
That's the only person capable of doing actual healing.
Oh no, that's not me, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit! Y'all are screwed.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Healer that doesn't know she's a healer. It's gonna be great. All right, so you start in the middle middle position, and with your roll, you're able to move her arm one space, or like one notch.
Okay.
Aster is definitely watching, like, intensely, with the face of, like, are you worthy? This is a test of your worthiness. Show me you're worthy. Kind of intensity. Without
To
it.
me or to her?
To you, to
Oh.
R.A.M. Like...
So there are two. So if you get a natural 20 or a natural 1, there are things that happen. So we just have to keep an eye on that.
Okay.
And once per game, so once per match, you can do what's called a death stare. You can try to intimidate your opponent. On a success, you would have an advantage on your roll.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind as you do this. So go ahead and make your next strength check.
Natural 20.
No way! Yes! This is so exciting! I want to almost say that, like, Aster, like, staring at you so intensely, hopefully maybe helps you go, like, oh, I'm being judged right now.
Yeah, okay, so as you sort of get that, like, it's not quite like a rage for you because you haven't moved any of your wires yet, but, like, you can feel that sort of after the vision that you had and, like, everything, just the day, it's been a lot, and you're just like, you got this. And the look that Aster's giving you right now, and you take her hand and you slam it to the table, and roll me a d6.
3.
Lucky number?
I tear her arm off.
Oh,
You didn't break her
throw it out
arm.
the window.
You didn't break it.
Huh.
But there's definitely the sound of, like, something sounds like it snapped, like if you've ever, like, cracked your knuckles or popped your wrist or whatever. You definitely hear that sound as her hand, like, slams into the table, and she looks so stunned. And there's absolute, like, silence around you.
I'm so
and then
sorry.
the crowd just starts cheering.
Are you okay?
She kind of looks at you and she's like, yeah, I just wasn't expecting that.
Me neither.
Aster's
Do you
just
need
nodding,
anything?
like, she's worthy.
I'm sorry, I had a really bad day. I didn't mean to take it out on your arm.
Singing sad songs just to turn it around.
She holds out, like, her non-injured hand, and she's like, you can call me Mira.
Hey Mira, I'm R.A.M.
Nice to meet you, R.A.M.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, I think I'll be needing a drink after that. And she kind of, like, you can see she's kind of nursing her wrist a little bit.
Well, here, and I'll push the 4 gold to her.
Are you sure?
I don't drink, so it's on me.
Fair enough. And she kind of shouts over her shoulder for a drink.
And I'll just take a peek at my book
Okay.
while she's looking.
In the meantime.
Sorry, is she a half-orc or a full orc?
Mira is a Goliath.
Oh, a Goliath. Sorry, I got that mixed up.
Could you shorten full orc to fork?
Maybe.
You would need
If you
to?
tried hard enough.
It's a good.
Sure. Alright. So from her, let's see.
How
Okay.
is the... So you said the crowd was cheering, right, when R.A.M won?
Yeah.
Nice.
The very, like, there was, like, stunned silence for a second that, like, this challenger just came and wrecked the place. And then there was cheering.
Was that fun, Ram?
I think so. Was it fun for you?
I don't know if it was fun, but I definitely learned a lot.
What did you learn?
Well done. That you are not weak and you are very strong. You are a worthy person. in the
'Cause I'm
eyes of
strong?
everything. Mhm.
That's my only worth.
It's not your only worth. but
Okay.
You have proven that it's just a fact.
Okay.
What are the other two doing during all of this?
Yeah, Eliz, Robyn, what are you guys up to?
I'm waiting to talk a pretty lady.
I'm still watching this arm wrestling and very surprised. Well, not surprised, but I kind of guess that R.A.M would win.
Oh, I should have placed bets.
Oh, you're right.
Do we go again?
She kind of looks at you and she's like,
I don't want to hurt you.
I think I'm done for the evening, but I'm sure you could find somebody if you would like.
Okay. And I'll just sit there and wait.
I'll sit
Assuming
across from
somebody
Ram.
will come to the arm wrestling table. I don't know.
I'll try.
You'll try?
I'll try. I need to know if I'm worthy or not.
Okay. No.
Suddenly the party's self-worth is tied up in arm wrestling with R.A.M. Alright, I dig it.
Well,
Okay, so
I put
go
2
ahead and
gold
roll
on the
initiative, you
table.
Oh man, initiative. Oops. That's not how you do it.
Yay, you beat me.
Oh no! I wasted my good roll! Uh-oh. I'm scared.
alright, so same goes for you. You can do the death stare once per game. Where you can try to intimidate each other. But you start in the middle and go ahead and give me strength rolls. D20 plus your strength.
And she gets it at advantage because she's going first, right?
Yep.
Oh, I'm not sure how to roll with advantage. Oh wait, maybe
Under the chat bar, there's the ADV. Click that
Okay.
and then double click strength on the main page. Oh.
Oh god. That could have been bad.
Alright. So yeah, you're like as you're ready to arm wrestle and R.A.M, you're like you don't want to hurt Aster 'cause she's your friend and like you're just not ready for it and
No.
Aster just like all of a
Jumps.
sudden like moves your hand.
Super
Go ahead and roll me another one.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I need to know the truth. I need to know my
Okay.
truth. Uh-oh.
Okay. So as you're going back and forth a little bit, R.A.M, you're able to kind of get her back up to like center. And go ahead and roll again.
Can I do the death stare thing at this point?
Sure. So roll me an intimidation check.
Okay. Do I have intimidation? Probably not. I don't have it at all.
R.A.M, roll me a wisdom save.
Not really intimidation, more so she's just like just like inside her
Hey,
own
it
mind.
worked.
Right?
Because I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh no!
Wrong.
Oh, this is great. I love it. All right, so
Because-
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow.
I'm
Yeah, in
worried.
Aster's mind, she's so preoccupied with like her own self-worth right now that like just because of her natural face, like her eyes are already big and she has that like angry face, it just happens to be staring at R.A.M. It's not an intentional intimidation.
And
That's where it's
Ram's
at.
like, I don't want to beat her. What if she hates me after? Just a constant
no.
cycle of, oh no, she's gonna hate me if I beat her. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
God.
Okay, so yeah. Go ahead and roll me another strength check. This time, Aster, you get advantage.
A natural one.
Oh my God. This should not be happening.
No, this is actually how I wanted it to happen.
This is kind of amazing.
Okay, so
Many ones.
Ram, roll me a d10.
Just got fixed. You just got fixed. Ish.
Ram, roll me a d10.
I did. Or I guess it didn't go through.
Oh, I don't.
Alright.
I was like, I don't see anything.
9.
You take 9 damage as Aster slams your hand into the table, and your like the mechanism in your hand like is stuck a little bit, so like your hand is kind of like not fully extending at the moment. And Aster, you surprisingly enough, you like give that sort of intense stare, and Ram just wasn't ready for it, and you just like slam her hand in the table, but also you see that it's like her hand is kind of bent a little bit now.
Hey, you're worthy. Right? That's how this works.
So that's a lot to take in for Aster. She would not notice that initially, having been overcome with emotion.
Ram will hide it.
And like after that happens, like there's a whole like 2-second pause where Aster is just kind of staring at R.A.M, but not R.A.M, like kind of past, not really registering what happened, and then just kind of coming back to it and realizing she won, and like looking over at R.A.M.
You did really
you say that-
good.
Do you hide your hand?
Yeah.
Can I try to roll like a perception or something against your sleight of hand to see
Sure.
if you see it before you
Yeah,
move it away?
go ahead and roll.
How does
You see that like Ram quickly tucks her hand out of the way, and like you're pretty sure that it was the mechanism in her hand is not functioning properly.
Okay, so yeah, you try to hide your hand, but Aster sees that, and she would try to like reach out and try to gently take your hand back.
Okay, it's fine. You're worthy. It's good. Stop pulling my arm.
And Aster would just be very conflicted right now, but say, I didn't expect to do that.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. It's okay.
I do need to. That was not my intention. And that shouldn't have happened, according to what I thought about myself.
You didn't think you were worthy?
I wasn't sure what to think.
What do you
I
think
was or
now?
not. Apparently I am, and I don't think I'm prepared for that truth, and I don't know what to do.
Would it help if I slammed you through the table?
I don't know. It might be worthwhile. If it helps you.
I'm okay. My worth isn't in arm wrestling.
So how does one find their worth?
It's if they just feel good about themselves.
I guess I need to know what that feels like.
I think you're worthy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Can I have my arm back, please?
Oh, yeah, you can have your arm back.
Thanks. And I'll
Really
just kind of
sister.
try and get it working again.
Well, I guess we have to go back to
Takes a
build.
couple of seconds, but like you
Oh.
get it to kind of, pop back into your mechanical socket there.
Hey, I got it fixed.
So while all that's happening, Eliz, what are you doing?
I want to talk to the pretty lady.
Pretty lady.
She's pretty and she's a lady.
We're over here having emotions and feelings, and you're like,
Best.
Pretty lady.
boobs.
Pretty lady.
Tracks though, really.
True.
She's a very pretty lady, okay? If y'all knew what the Hubba Hubba was, you would understand, but you don't.
No, that's totally
You
fine.
don't know
that
the
tracks.
struggles of being a
That
lady.
tracks.
You flag her down to get a drink. She stops by your table, and she smiles, and she's like, "And so what can I get for you, sugar?"
Well, what's good?
Well, the honey mead is always good.
I'm sorry.
Always.
I have pervy Tourette's. I'm sorry.
Somebody has to.
You could... Well, I'll take a bit of honey mead, sweetheart.
She gives you a wink, and she says, "All right, I'll be right back," and goes off and gets you a drink. Comes back and gives you like a full tankard of surprisingly good honey mead.
Mm-hmm. Do I turn golden like Reggie the Rat did?
You do not.
Okay.
Oh no, Maggie went away.
What?
Oh no,
I went away?
your camera
Your
died.
did.
Oh.
We hear you.
Is
That
it
was
back?
weird. Yep.
There you are.
Okay. I might have pressed the button by accident. Trying to go back to my character sheet. So I say, so do you work here all season long or just for the hunt?
No, I live in town.
You like it here?
Yeah, it's decent as towns go. It's not the capital, but it's all I've ever known.
It's lovelier that you're here.
She kind of gives you a shy smile.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you know about the hunt, by chance?
Honestly, not too much. Happens every year, and it's a way for the guild to get new members. Are you here for the hunt, then?
Aye.
Well, I hope you make it.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good to have new members.
Yeah, well, hopefully this little conversation will be a bit of a good luck charm for me.
She smiles a little bit. She says, I'm Lumi.
Nice to meet you. I'm Eliz. I offer her hand to shake.
She kind of...
If she accepts, would kiss her hand.
Yeah.
She does. You can tell she's not used to, like, people being not drunken weirdos, so...
I'm just a weirdo. Just not drunk. Yeah, I kiss it and then I would say, and I would slip her. Do I know how much this costs at this point?
Yeah, if you ask, the honey gold or the honey brew meat is 3 silver a pint.
Yeah, I slip her 4 silver because that is all I have except for 6 copper. I am poor.
What?
I spent
Just
all my money
round.
on items.
Okay. Okay.
I give her my 4 silver, and I say, "Are you here most nights then?"
Yeah, most of the time.
Well, I hope that we see each other again. I do not want to hog all your time, but If you have any free time after your shift, let me know. I'd love to take a walk around town, see the sights, see you more.
Make a persuasion check.
You
I swear to
titties.
God, I'm supposed to be good at this.
What? Oh no!
Wow, I literally rolled a nat 1.
This is going so well, too.
There's so many ones.
You like
just
drooled on her or
recently.
something? Like, what did you do?
Ridiculous.
You went to take a sip, like, as you finished talking, and, like, you just sort of, like, are so taken back by her beauty that, like, it just, like, falls out of your face. And she kind of, like, right. Well, I'll let you know.
Uh,
Oh no.
I shot you. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and sometimes you miss the shots that you do take, and it falls over your face. So yeah, I wait for my companions to come back as I prestidigitation myself neat.
Okay. So yeah, Aster, R.A.M, Robyn, do you guys just continue to hang out there, or do you go back and find Eliz? What are you doing?
I'll go back to Eliz if nobody else wants to arm wrestle.
I think while this is happening, I'd also like to do kind of like just a glance around the room to see if anybody else has taken kind of like an intense interest in what is going on, and if anyone seems to like seem more interested in us than really anything around.
Okay, make a perception check. 19. So, nobody really seems to be taking particular interest in your group. However, you do see, sort of like on the far side of the bar at a table, sort of in one of the little alcoves on the side, you do see, what looks to be, a very well-dressed bugbear with a scar over one eye, and you know this is Cade.
This is a well-dressed bugbear?
Yep.
You said with one eye?
He's got a scar over one eye.
Okay. It was one of the names
he
that I had
seems to
seen
be-
in... Sorry, go ahead.
He just seems to be kind of looking at you. Not like he's not like staring you down or anything, but like he's noticed you.
Like me in particular, or just the group
Yeah,
in general?
you in particular, and he kind of raises an eyebrow at you when you notice him, in sort of like an amused way.
I'm gonna raise my eyebrow. It's a dueling
Roll for
banjos of
eyebrow.
eyebrows.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't do that.
He just sort of grabs his mug of ale and he kind of nods at you and continues drinking.
Alright, I'm gonna just nod back and then just continue looking around the room.
Okay, yeah, he's the only one that really stands out to you, so.
And it was just one of the names in the ledger that I recognized.
Yeah, you've seen him before, but it's been a couple of years.
Okay. That's all I'm doing. I'm not gonna get drunk or anything like that. I want my wits about me.
Alright, so yeah, eventually you all sort of meet back up, sort of as Eliz is cleaning themselves up with prestidigitation.
That's a cool trick. What's that? You're muted, Maggie.
Oh, you're muted.
It's called you fuck up and you have to fix it.
Oh, will that work on this? And I throw in like my dinky hand at her.
Unfortunately not.
Oh,
I think I can't fix that.
oh, it's okay. I'll just keep working on it, and I'll like slam it on the table a couple times just to like try and get it back into the socket.
The ale splashes on me again from that, and I once again prestidigitation myself. Well, if you all plan to sleep at the inn, I think I might stop back at the soup place for tonight.
Oh, do they have
So
soup?
you,
Well, we can sleep at the guild hall for free.
yeah.
Well, you guys can sleep. I'll just kind of sit there.
I need some nurturing soup tonight, I think, after that.
Oh. Well, I guess so. I won't get any soup for another couple days, apparently.
Yes, I plan to drown myself in the soup.
I don't think you should drown yourself, though. Because then you would die, and we would be down a party member and a friend.
It's a metaphorical.
Oh, okay.
You'll learn how to do metaphors soon.
I know what a metaphor is.
What about a simile?
Oh.
Just kind of like glaze over.
Oh.
Exactly. Here, I grab out of my pack 12 pages of homework. Just kidding.
No.
I say it's okay. Words are hard, as I just learned.
So, what's in the soup? The Hubba Hubba soup.
It's a remedy for heartache.
What if you don't have a heart?
It's a remedy for emotional pain.
What if you don't have emotions?
You have emotions, Aster. Stop it.
Well, if you didn't have emotions, it's a remedy for physical stress.
Like this?
Yes, but no. You would not want to partake in the soup then. You might be liable to get hurt. I meant more in a sense of having pent up energy.
I have lots of energy, especially if I rage.
You should not rage while sipping the soup. It would be dangerous for all the parties involved. Unless they're into that, but still you must be careful.
Oh, okay.
Impact play can be very dangerous. You would not want to do bludgeoning damage to your companion.
Why would you be playing while eating soup? That
The soup
seems
is
dangerous.
The soup is
soup
also a
attack.
metaphor.
Oh.
Oh,
You'll
It's a
understand
metaphor.
when you're older.
I'm older than all of you put together.
Nope. You're 10 days old.
No,
What?
Oh, how old are you?
2,317 years and 15 days and 4 hours.
But you just said before you've only been around for like a month. Even less.
Bilbo fixed my chronometer.
Oh. Are you okay with this realization?
Not really.
Do you want a hug?
Kind of.
I make a motion for everybody to come in for a hug.
Sure,
I
Aster
don't
is
understand.
super uncomfortable.
Yeah, Aster's like, I don't. What is this?
Robyn, do you join the group hug?
I join this hug.
This is nice.
Eliz gives like good ass hugs. I'm just saying, it's a very nice hug.
Reggie gets in on the hug.
Oh, he's like,
Yeah. And I say, well, what else did he do to you? I mean, did you want your chronometer fixed?
Yes, that's why I went there.
Okay. Well, that's good. I think. Do you want to talk about it? What you know, or are you still processing?
Still processing. It's a little bit of a weird thing.
Well,
I feel
I think-
lonely, but I'm not lonely.
you miss the people that you might have known before?
Not exactly. Let me think on how to say it.
That's fine. I think I will head back to the place where we could sleep. I forget what it's called. I've had some meat. we can all be in a group snuggle pile, including Aster.
Before you go, I have been curious. You do not have to answer tonight or at all. But why are you all here on this hunt? If we are to participate in this together, I feel it may be helpful if we all knew our motivations for what is to come, and if we face it together.
When I woke up, there was I was in a home. They thought I was a statue. And they were not very nice people. And I found the invitation and figured it was a way to get far away from them. What was left of them, anyway. That's my motivation. And it's something new. I don't think I've ever done anything like this.
Are you like walking back and talking, or what are you guys? Are you just hanging out at the bar still?
I thought we were still at the bar. But
I would
whatever.
imagine still at the bar, but
Just so I know where you guys are.
For me, I have an associate as payment for one of my deeds that I did for them. They gave me the letter / invitation, and I've ran with it. Seeing where this ends up. Hopefully another lucrative opportunity.
What did you do for them?
I wheel and deal, procuring artifacts. Exploring around, finding out what's the hippin' and happenings. I'm a jack of many trades, you could say. Master of all.
That doesn't seem accurate.
I'm trying to hype myself up right now, okay?
Oh, okay. I think you're really great.
See, you're lying again.
I do think you're really great.
Oh. Okay. I go back to sipping my ale.
Do you need a hug now?
Maybe.
Okay. Give Eliz a hug.
Thank you. Does Reggie join?
Obviously.
Yeah. I hug you both, and I say, I normally do a good job, but sometimes it's not in the cards. It's like a roll of the dice, you could say, on any given night in a tavern.
That's meta.
That's too meta. Tone it down a little bit.
That's really existential of you.
That's Aster's thing. We can't both be existential.
Suddenly a pigeon just flies by.
This is too awkward even for me.
Everybody loves the metagaming pigeon.
Metagaming pigeon. Oh no, the pigeon is here. At the table.
What is this?
Crew, stop using meta knowledge. Crew.
Absolutely terrifying.
It's fucking horrifying.
I think you need to say amazing.
It's the eye holes. It's the eye holes at the bottom.
Both. Oh my god. Oh, I did not expect that. That's
No.
amazing.
I knew it existed, but I didn't expect it to make an appearance.
Yeah!
You didn't warn me?
A peek.
I didn't think of it. I didn't think it would make an appearance. That's all.
Amazing.
I have this.
Oh,
I know.
oh my god.
It's right here. For all your pigeon needs.
Oh
It
man.
smells really terrible in there.
Yeah,
Super-
probably.
I know. Do you know about Hatoful boyfriend?
That I literally was cosplaying Maid Ruta. That's why I got this
Oh my
mask.
God, it's
It's one of my favorite games. It's so good.
love that game. I'm so glad you know it. Alright. Oh my God, it's so great. All right.
So what's your motivation, Aster?
I need to know if I am worthy of what I am told I'm supposed to do. And
Was
this is
arm
my
wrestling
test.
me not enough?
It's a factor, which was surprising.
Damn
but
it, Windsor!
I will need more.
Wait, there's a Windsor! Windsor! Windsor came to destroy the pigeon.
Oh,
That's
look
a fluffy tail.
Look at that tail.
I see the butt. There's a good Windsor. There's a good Windsor.
Aw.
Oh, the
Chunky.
precious
Aww.
Chunky boy.
He's so
happy
cute.
boy.
Chunky boy. Oh, the tail. He has the happiest tail.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a little tip on the end like an anglerfish light. He's so cute. He's so squishy.
Look at this cat butt. Look at the kitty butt.
Oh.
You need to be worthy, but what do you need to be worthy of?
Well, I need to find out if I'm worthy of the given destiny
What's
that I'm supposed to apparently fulfill per my family.
what destiny is that?
Just to be the head druid. One who is tied into all of the things, all of the elements, to be one with the animals, the plants, the earth itself, the plant, everything. But this was something I was told. It's not something that I chose to do. So I need to find out if I need to just give up on my own personal dreams and submit to this idea, this fact that I'm supposed to be this thing that they told me and do that, or if I'm free to do what I want. This is my test to decide.
So if we win, does that mean you'll go back to your family?
Perhaps.
So we should lose then.
I don't know what should be done or should not. I feel like that's the thing I'm trying to understand. Trying to figure out if we have these paths already carved out for us that we inevitably will follow whether or not we will it, or if we have the ability to stray from these paths. I don't know.
Me neither.
Ah, destiny schmestiny. We can do what we want, when we want, how we want. Who's to decide what we do? I'm like starting to slur my words a little bit.
Back and forth.
That was a straight up attack with that tail.
The audacity!
On your own stream?
It's my stream now.
Just lie down!
I will not defy.
Would you please? Just lie down. You're getting pets and everything. Just lie down.
No.
Would you kindly?
What?
Would you kindly?
What about you, Robyn?
My motivations to join the hunt?
Yeah.
Business connections.
Like us? I
Yeah.
don't have a business, but I could.
Yeah.
What kind of business? Like pottery?
Totally legit business.
Oh. Well, what?
Can I roll an insight on that?
Sure. Roll an insight check. Sam, roll a deception check.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Sure. Seems legit.
100%
I'm too legit to quit.
business.
Definitely legitimate businesses, that's for sure.
I know
You
nothing of
believe
business,
Robyn.
but you know business, so
With the Hunters Guild, right?
Do I believe
Yeah.
Robyn? Can I make
Yeah,
a check?
importing and exporting.
Make an insight check.
Nope.
You
Oh,
all
like-
believe me.
yes, business, sure.
Well, okay. I think that's a good reason. I think. Yeah? Is it? I don't know.
To you, then. It's more than enough.
Oh.
Who are we to decide that?
I mean, I suppose so. Robyn, what's your favorite color?
Purple.
Okay.
Everyone takes a pause, like looks.
Well, you guys want more to drink or eat? I don't know how much you need to consume in a day.
Oh, I think it is a good time to reflect on what transpired today.
It was a weird day.
It was very strange indeed.
Why don't we go and sing a song on the way back to the place with the beds and cuddle.
You don't want to get your soup?
I'm fine. Don't tell me that I need soup. I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
I feel like these are lies.
I
Doesn't
know.
Eliz had like one drink?
Yeah, I had one drink.
Flattered.
I only had one. I could only afford one drink. I had one drink. I say, let's go. Friends.
Okay. Oh,
What's the song you sing on the way back? You said there was a song.
We are going to sing Journey Living on a Prayer because Eliz is basic.
I don't know that one.
It's okay. Well, let's try another one. Have you heard of Wonderwall?
There was this really wonderful wall that I went to once.
It's was it a really great wall?
It was a wonderful wall.
Walls they're cool. They're walls.
You need me to carry you?
If you can't carry yourself, how are you gonna carry anybody?
But I can carry you.
I'm
And
talking
me.
to me. I don't really drink often. Did you know that?
Yes.
I do now.
It's apparent.
I like pretty ladies, and sometimes they have drinks, and then I have to get the drinks, you know? Drinks and ladies. And then you drink the ladies, and
Is that another kind of soup?
yeah, it's, pretty good. Can I try to, like, crawl into your arms.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hang on. Just stop squirming.
I can show you the world.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Robyn, look, I'm flying.
I can see that.
I'm flying.
You should get back to the room.
Like not even looking.
This is legit me after like half a shot. I
like,
Yeah, I drink
It's
once a year. I'm a
fantastic.
pretty big lightweight too.
yeah, it's not good.
okay,
Hey.
well, if the rest of you want to climb on, go for it before I stand up.
No, I need to contemplate.
Gonna
And
walk?
that seems. Yeah.
Okay.
To walk.
Aster, no.
That's the wrong answer.
She's capable of walking.
These boots are made for walking.
I don't wear boots.
I don't wear shoes either.
Shoes are very restraining, and I don't like that. I don't like the restraint.
Do you like sand?
I do enjoy
Like sand, it's coarse and rough and gets everywhere.
Exactly.
I don't like it in my gears or my sprockets. It's really bad when it gets into the actuators.
Yeah, I hate that too. It's like actually sandy terrible.
Those were not words.
You're not words.
No, I'm R.A.M. Did you
Exactly.
forget who I am?
Who really are we all in the end?
You're being a little dramatic.
You're dramatic.
I don't think so, but okay. You like carrying Eliz back as they're like squirming and flailing and
Yeah.
singing and
Yeah, basically being a cat.
insulting me the entire
Oh.
way.
I'm not drunk, you're drunk.
I
Could
can't
I-
drink.
So
This
Do
is
a
yeah, go ahead, Sam.
Could I do a perception check to make sure that to see if anyone's following us on the way back?
Yeah, go ahead. Make a perception check.
I'm being really loud the entire time, so they would have an easy time following.
That's not good.
You are very distracted by Elise.
I'm very just beautiful and distractingly gorgeous and loud.
As far as you can tell, nobody's following you, but also Elise is being very loud, so it would not be hard.
Yeah.
Your face is really red, Eliz. Are you okay?
I'm a beautiful strawberry.
I thought you were an elf.
Don't tell me what I am.
Okay.
I'm an apple.
I thought you said you were a strawberry.
Why would I be a strawberry? I'm an elf.
Oh, dear. I'm very confused.
So you guys eventually get Elise back to the guild. And I actually forgot I even had these, so I'm gonna push these out to you guys now. But this is the first floor of the guild hall.
Oh.
Where you came in. Yeah, I
Fancy.
went a little nuts with maps the first time around.
I do the same all
But-
the time.
Look at all the food.
So this is the first floor. That's sort of the thing with the guild. Like, if you're a member here, you can just come here and like you get meals and a place to sleep. So, and there is bottom left, that's that table that you signed in on. And those shelves there are full of like scrolls and books and things like that if you wanted to do research when you get your contracts. And then the second floor, which I also have somewhere. The second floor is where all the like beds are and stuff like that. So you guys can kind of pick a space, as you sort of look around, you realize like it is literally just you find an open bed and you crash, like very Yorvesker in Skyrim.
Mm.
So you just kind of find a place to go, and that's where you go, and you do the thing, and you sleep, and so yeah. But yeah, it's almost 11, and I don't really have anything else for you tonight. I kind of want Maddie here when you guys do the hunt, so...
Yeah, for sure. Well, in that
If there's anything else
case,
that you guys want to do, but...
well, I assume we'll try to find a room together if there's space. Because it looks
They
like there's a
probably-
room with 4 beds. And I don't sleep, so I can just sit on the floor.
I want to push all the beds together and we can all be friends. Including R.A.M. We can fit you.
Giant cuddle
Yeah.
pile.
But we are
Aster-
friends.
Aster would prefer to be under a bed for sure. 100%.
You're the monster under the bed.
Yes.
The real monster was man all along.
Dun dun dun.
That's pretty deep.
So I guess we find a room where we can push the beds together.
Like a pillow.
Easy enough.
Perfect.
Nobody really stops you. You just kind of do the thing, and
Is this
It's
bed
very, like-
taken? I pick it up and like move it to another room.
yep.
Before they answer.
Yeah, yeah.
You do see that like a good majority of the rooms are filled right now, but it's not necessarily always that way. It's kind of
Just because
in
of
and
the
out.
hunt.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And there
do
is
people-
a place to do like work. Like if you wanted to do like work on potions or things like that, there's
How's the
workspace
Wi-Fi?
for that sort of thing.
Right?
It's your typical
Crash pad.
yeah. But yeah, I mean that's kind of all I got for now. I would rather that everybody's here for the hunt.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. All right.
All right.
Barring nobody wants to do anything before they sleep.
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah. It was a good day.
Mhm.
It was
all
a
right,
weird day.
and that's where we'll pick up. So it is. It will be the 21st when you guys wake up. For anybody keeping track, so.
Well, thanks everybody for joining us. We will be back on Monday with some Mistwalkers DM'd by yours truly. And catch us next week when hopefully we get to the Great Hunt or we dick around for another day in the town, which is also possible because that's who we are as people. Stick around for the raid. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you soon.
Yay.
Bye.
Hey.